Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Aveni's Game Room.
This is Manic Miner. Now, it was originally released by Bug-Byte in 1983 and developed by Matthew Smith on the Sinclair Spectrum. It was released for the MSX in 1984 by Software Projects. Now, let's get this loaded. Right. Now, what I will say before I start playing this is the MSX version is my favourite version, even over the Spectrum. The main reason for that is because it's basically identical, apart from the music. It's a bit kinder on the ears. I always found the original Spectrum music to be very harsh on the ears, and this is just a bit more subtle. So I always preferred this version. Now, I've played this on a lot of different formats, and every 8-bit format I've played it on has generally been very, very good. But as I said, this is my favourite one. The main sort of issue with the MSX though is, in a way, it's kind of like the Amstrad CPC, and it was capable of a lot of things, but it suffered from a lot of really, really poor Spectrum ports, which didn't really show the machine in a favourable light. And like I said, the Amstrad CPC suffered from the similar sort of thing as well. But anyway, now you play a little miner, and his name's Miner Willie, and the object of the game is to collect all the keys to unlock the door to escape. Now let's see about getting this started. Right. Now, as you see, you've got an air bar, which is basically your timer. And what you need to do is try and collect all of the keys before your available air runs out. Now, it might seem quite primitive. Oh god, I've made a mess of this already. But the game itself, it has a lot of charm. It is very addictive. If I recall, there's 20 screens in total. As I said, I've completed this on a lot of different versions, and each version tends to be quite a joy to play. It's just the music what tends to be different. Other than that, it's an extremely playable little game. Many hours of fun have been had on this by me and my friends. Let's see if I can get over here. I'm actually doing a hell of a lot better than I expected to, because it's been a while since I played this. I haven't had my MSX out the loft in about 6 months. There we go, now we've got all the keys, we just head back to the grate at the end so we can escape to the next level. And there we go. And every time you got, I think it's every 10,000 points you manage to make, you'll get a free life, if I recall. Let's wait for this little penguin to go past. Now, if you've never seen this, which is highly unlikely, to be honest, it's quite a popular game, especially on the Sinclair Spectrum. It is a very enjoyable game. left myself much room to get up there, have I? Jeez. Right. Oh, we managed to make it anyway. Yeah, it's definitely one of these games where you need to practice a little bit to get good at it. But it's worth it. It's a lot of fun. Whee. I never actually expected to get this far. I thought I'd have been dead straight away. Because generally it's quite a difficult game to get into, but once you start getting a little bit better at it, it shouldn't take too long to complete, I imagine. Ooh. I don't want to get my turn right here. Oh, bugger. Oh, God. Oh, and there we go. Completely splattered. And the Monty Python-esque foot comes down and shows me who's boss. But yeah, that's Manic Miner, and it was released by Bugbyte in 1983, developed by Matthew Smith on the Sinclair Spectrum, then re-released on the MSX in 1984 by Software Projects. It's definitely worth picking up if you see this, and you won't be disappointed. It's great for a quick blast. It's quite challenging to complete. Once you get used to it though, you'll probably find yourself completing it quite often, but as I said, it's a charming little game, and it's one of those that you'll come back to over and over. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.